pass. Hold the bounce pass button and point the left stick toward the teammate you want to pass to, and they'll play a quick V or flare cut to get open off ball. This is great for getting a little daylight between the shooter and off.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, the Wolves have a star tandem with the two top picks, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards says that they can be special.
The three-point shootout champion. Thanks, Allie. So here's the Clippers starting group. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And Minnesota has possession after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Shot clock at 6. Russell to pass to Gobert. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Powell with it. And it's Gobert picking him up to the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
And they'll get another chance. Wall against Russell. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Leonard outside. George a screen on Russell. It's George on the wing. On target from range. George has got 5.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Leonard. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. To the right side. Right side, Russell. Edwards with it. Over Wall. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Gobert. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Edwards. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. Outside wall. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. To the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Now here's Wall. And he's going for the lob. Out to Powell for three. That one is off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Towns. To the left wing. Picked by Gobert. Anderson passes to Gobert. Leonard with the ball. Russell covering. Leonard can't get it to go. Here's Minnesota. And Edwards, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris, he's checked in for Zubac. Coffey comes in for Leonard. Mann, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Now here's Edwards. Here's Prince. No good on the triple. Jackson outside. Morris outside. Out to Covington to halt the run. Knocks down the triple.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
Here's Noel. Pass to Prince. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Noel, defended by Jackson. Here's McDaniels, and the bucket is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Morris outside. Prince grabs the miss. And for Minnesota, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Noel, defended by Jackson. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they're able to recover. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. Driving to the basket. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Silky smooth stroke, nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Now here's Powell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Leonard. Sinks that one from the post. And the Clippers lead by 2.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Now Russell. Knocked loose. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Leonard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Fires from deep. They get it back. Zubac. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Russell going inside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And Minnesota calls time here. Here's Anderson. On the wing, Forbes. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Leonard defending. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Forbes. Powell covers.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and Towns with the block. Pass to Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Free throw is good from Russell. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Towns. Russell against Wall. Russell the pass to Towns. And a nice finish on the layup. Towns has got 5 points.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Russell.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Edwards. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Leonard up top, covered by Towns. Oh, and Towns with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Covington's checked in for the Clippers. On defense, the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Inside. Here's McDaniels. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. 1:19 left in the second period. George for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Kennard, he's checked in for George. Picked by Covington. From behind the arc. And it's Noel with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
That one's off. So he can't get either to fall.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Pass to Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
No good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Prince. Edwards against Jackson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Kennard with it. From deep. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead, leading by a point. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Timberwolves trail. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Russell against Wall. And it's Russell on the drive. And that misses. That would have put him up. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. Leonard can't get it to go. Leonard's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Gobert, that's good.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Wall. Leonard on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Leonard's got 12 points. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 7.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Zubac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. Forbes is checked in for the Timberwolves. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Norman Powell, and it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Edwards against Powell. To the middle. Zubac's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on George. Here's Anderson. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Double team on Leonard. George, right side. From downtown, it's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 11 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Throws it up high, and Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Powell passes to Leonard. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Anderson. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now here's Wall. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Anderson, and it's Noel in for Edwards. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Zubats. Covington comes in for Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block. It's McDaniels on the wing. George defending. Here's Forbes. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Towns passes to Gobert. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's George. There's Jackson with the three. Drains the triple. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Noel, defended by Kennard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his third foul so far. Coffey, he's checked in for George. Here's Towns. He has 7. Pass to Gobert. Here's Forbes. Takes the 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. Here's Morris. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. 51 seconds left in the third. To the inside, McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. McDaniels got his second basket of the game. Pass to Covington. Morris on the wing. No good on the 3.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Shot's good by Towns.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Kicks it out to Kennard. The 3 is up. That one no good. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Clippers trail. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Covington in at the 5 down low. Now here's Edwards. Inside and stolen by Covington. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
And here's Russell. Anderson with a screen on Wall. Russell against Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked away. It's stolen by Wall. Takes it inside. What a terrific move that is.
Still possesses impressive quickness. When Wall charges inside, he's tough to stop from scoring.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference. With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. George with the bucket.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's Anderson. Out to the right wing. Here's Russell. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. For three, George knocks it down from distance.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
And they recover it. Powell against Edwards. Back to Russell. Tries again. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Wall, and there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. Russell against Wall. Russell, the pass to Anderson. Now here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Now Towns. And here's Russell. Wall covering. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Prince. Here's Wall. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
George outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Over Leonard. Another miss by Minnesota.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
He drops it from range.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Minnesota calls timeout. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Wall against Russell. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Russell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big-time bucket.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Towns. Leonard, good.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
To the wing, right side. Towns passes to Gobert. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Six to shoot. Russell against Wall. It's blocked. Now here's Powell. The D's right on him. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Who better to handle this situation than Kawhi Leonard, a guy who has proven himself in clutch moments.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
As calm as they come, Kawhi Leonard. A great guy to have at the stripe in these moments.
The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Wall against Russell. Outside, Anderson. Towns on a screen. Cash! And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Leonard. Oh, he nails it!
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Russell against Wall. And Russell, here we go. Blocked! And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the free throw line, Paul George is usually very consistent. He just can't let the stakes get inside his head. Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Now here's Russell. Here's Gobert. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
A cool customer. Norman Powell can handle the pressure.
And he's unable to get the second one. Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 1. He makes the second free throw, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that gives him a lead. And the Clippers call time here. Guys, what do you think?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
George for 3. Good from downtown. What a shot. But they may take.
The previous play is over.
And the officials are signaling for a review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of this review now.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And no, the basket will not count. This game is over.
Oh my, talk about a heartbreaking loss. You just nailed the amazing buzzer beater and then it's taken away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, This is Brian Anderson with our 2K.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the site, hey Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, the 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Wiggins is out there with Green. Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
It's Curry outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Here's Morant. Green with the block. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Inside, Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Morant against Curry. Morant passes to Adams. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Curry on the wing to the inside. And Green slams it in.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Morant looking around. And the rejection by Curry. And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Bane against Poole. It's Curry outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Wiggins against Jackson. And it's Wiggins missing. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 1. Bane passes to Morant. With the crossover, and the layup is good. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And that one's good. Green.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Green with a screen on Bane. Poole finds Green. 6 on the shot clock. Poole, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Morant. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And a wide open look for Bane. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Over in the corner, Poole. Off target from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Out to the right wing. Curry against Morant. Plays it up off the glass. Morant's got 8 points.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Brooks. Curry from deep three-point land. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Brooks the pass to Adams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for Golden State. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Green in for Morant. Thompson dishes to Green. Back to Thompson. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kuminga. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. On the wing, Brooks, guarded by Curry. Here's Tillman. They kick it out to Green. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Green deciding where to go with it. The Grizzlies with another miss. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies? And the Grizzlies leading by 4. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Williams. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A 3-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Clark for 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. DiVincenzo passes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Now Kuminga. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Drains the three-pointer.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Curry. Clark for three. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors trail. DiVincenzo with it. Now Green defending. That gives them the lead. Curry's got 10 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Looney. And it's Thompson in for Curry. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's John Morant in for Green. Out to Brooks. Pass to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Morant left side. Shoots over Kuminga. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Baines checked in. Here's Poole. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Morant against DiVincenzo. Morant kicks to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days when we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them. Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance, and when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Poole, the pass to Green. Feeds it to Wiggins. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's Morant with the drive. That one drops for him.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis leading. Morant with it. Now defended by Wiggins. There's Jackson with the 3. No good that time. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. DiVincenzo finds Wiggins. His 3-pointers off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Morant against DiVincenzo. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Green passes to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Morant. And the Warriors miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. There's the lob to Adams. Morant finds Adams. Payne for three. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors trail by 8. Will it go? Brooks grabs the board. Morant against Poole. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Payne for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
The 3 great shooters out there for him. Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the Warriors' 5. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Passes it to Adams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, Tim, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Clock at 6. Morant against Thompson. And again, Memphis no good. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Curry dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Some changes for Golden State. Wiseman's checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Ja Morant. Conchar can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Curry with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Kuminga. Wiseman sets a screen for Kuminga. Misses the three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Clark sets a screen for Bane. Lobbed up there for Clark. It's stolen by Kuminga. Stolen by Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Curry against Bane. Pass to Concho. It's Brooks on the wing. Clark inside. Guarded by Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Brandon Clark shooting. They get Stephen Curry, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And here is Kuminga. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot by Looney, no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Jackson a screen on Curry. Bane with it. Wiseman picks him up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kuminga kicks to DiVincenzo. And the Warriors miss again. Memphis leading by 7. Back to Clark. Jackson a screen on Curry. Clark the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Kuminga with a wide-open look. He can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. And Green gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Curry fires from way outside. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark outside to the paint. Here's Concho. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by Green. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. We've got Green. He's out there with John Morant. Adams is out there with Williams. And it's Tillman in a power forward. Morant against DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Brooks checked in for Williams.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Shot clock at 6. Down low, here's Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Oh, he's so good at getting defenders to foul him because Klay looks to shoot pretty much every time he touches it. It forces defense to overcommit.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. That free throw good from Thompson. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Tillman passes to Adams. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
DiVincenzo finds Green. Poole the pass to Green. No good on the 3. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give them an easy look.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And for Memphis, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
On the free throw, no good. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. Out to Thompson. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant with it. Now defended by Wiggins. It's Morant with the drop. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Poole with no one around. And they recover it. Thompson from long range. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Adams. 2 points. That one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Poole, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Morant kicks to Bain. Morant against DiVincenzo. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. One-on-one fast break. Thompson in the corner. The pass to Poole. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That will be foul number 5 on him. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're up by 9. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Curry's checked in for Jordan Poole. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Warriors trail by 9. Now, here's DiVincenzo. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morant. With the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Up top, Morant, guarded by Curry. The offensive rebound, Clark kicks to Bane. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The 3 from Morant. From outside the arc. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.